This is the legacy of Emily Basket, our OC president. Our story begins with a young, adventurous girl who joined a high school a cappella group up in Rockwall, Texas.
She succeeded in a group called Walk the Line, where she was shown her passion for making a cappella music.
But once she graduated high school, she was still left with a thirst for more. Fast forward a couple months to Emily's freshman year, where she reignited her love for a cappella by coming up with the idea to make UTSA's first a cappella group.
Although she wasn't successful her first year, she never gave up hope on making a singing group of diverse individuals.
As a first group of 6 individuals she got together, made a Twitter video of them singing in the old UTSA stairway.
This would soon lead into others becoming interested in the group, which at the time was named Runners Up A Cappella.
Soon the group grew bigger than she could ever imagined, becoming UTSA's most outstanding performing group, hosting auditions with more than 70 people.
With Emily steering the ship as president the last 3 years, she would create something that the campus has come to love now, named Overly Chromatic.
After graduating UTSA with a bachelor's in communications, Emily would soon move out to her winter dreamland of Colorado Springs, where she would get her first real big girl job. She would eventually become the boss of her job and make it mandatory for her employees to warm up before work by singing the harmonic scale using their hands, of course with dynamics.
After becoming bored with torturing her employees, Emily would soon move on to her next career as a chef, specializing only in queso-related food cuisine. She would become famous worldwide for inventing Whataburger's biggest, best all-time selling milkshake. That's right, the Queso and Dr. Pepper Basket Baja Bash.
After counting all her money from her Whataburger endorsement, she would soon move to her next career as a marketing manager for the one and only Ariana Grande.
She and Ariana would become the best of friends, and she would tour around the world and meet celebrities like The Weeknd or the Hemsworth brothers, and she'd even date Ryan Reynolds for a couple months until his wife Blake found out.
After getting fired as Ariana's marketing coordinator for upstaging her at one of her concerts, she took a 5-year adventure with her grouchy yet somehow loving cat, Sippers.
Throughout her adventures, she would hike many different landmarks and even got the chance to stroll with the Pope himself.
At the end of her journey, she would finally meet her dark, tall, and handsome prince that she would eventually marry in her hometown, Rockwell.
She would soon grow old with her husband and 9 kids who would coincidentally wear red glasses too.
The brightest of her children would become a doctor or a psychologist and finally cure Emily of her eating disorder, ARFID. Emily would then travel the world once again, except this time only visiting buffets.
At the age of 69, Emily would look back at her younger years and realize her true passion for yelling at people like me. She would then become the new president of UTSA in the year 2067.
As president, she would eventually raise enough money for OC's first set of wireless mics, where they would eventually win many ICCAs back to back.
And although the journey was never easy and forced you out of your comfort zone, you fought through it, no matter the obstacles thrown at you.
Because of your strong and determined leadership, you've created a group that has given people a chance to showcase their voices again, an organization in which UTSA has taken immense pride, and a home to foster lifelong friendships for those who will look back on these days as some of their best.
You gave me a platform to showcase the arrangements I had made and to push myself even more as a musician.
To think it only started because one person wanted to make an a cappella group at UTSA. If it wasn't for you, Emily, none of this would have ever happened, and none of us would have ever met at all. And for that, we'll always be grateful for you, no matter what. We can't wait to see where your journey takes you next. And from the bottom of our hearts, we'd like to say thank you.
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 Thank you for the leadership and the direction that you have provided us.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you for everything, Emily.
Thank you for everything, Emily.
Thank you, yeah. Thank you, Emily.
Thank you for founding this family.